This week on Rush Outdoors, we're chasing whitetails in Kentucky. We'll explore some interesting tidbits with Tory's topics. And, of course, member footage with Rush Uncut. Rush Outdoors starts right now.
Shoot him. Awesome New York buck.
What a beauty.
I'm shaking.
We got a nice 10-point down here in central New York, and I couldn't be happier.
Nothing crazy about this. He's down.
Nice buck on the ground.
Great buck.
That just happened. What a rush. Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store. Closed captioning for Rush Outdoors is brought to you by the Wayne County Department of Tourism. Look them up online at waynecountytourism.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro Staffer Tim Andrus. Today I'm on Lake Ontario, east side of Orleans County, right off of Bald Eagle right here. Bald Eagle Creek comes out, Bald Eagle Marina. Fishing with Joe Toomey of Irish Thunder Charters. Just coming in, great day on the water. Finally made it to dock right now. We're on the east side of Orleans County, 9-10 miles east of Oak Orchard. Bald Eagle Creek right here spills into mighty Lake Ontario. And just like Oak Orchard, this place, Bald Eagle Marina, is loaded with quality charter boat captains, get you on a trophy trout or salmon of a lifetime. Now let's talk hunting. Pro staffer Keith Bartholomew, many years ago, he took a chance on a lease in Kentucky, and boy did it work out. Let's join him now, chasing big whitetails.
Well, it's no secret that Kentucky is one of my favorite states. This state has really been good to me over the past 5 years. We've got a very good piece of property that we hunt. We always get down early in August and plan our food plots. All right, we got our food plots planted. We did Whitetail Institute pure attraction through the whole plot. We topped it off with a little bit of fusion, mixed it in with a little bit of beets and greens, and we're gonna see how this works for us this year. The pure attraction worked really well last year. Got a set right here that we shot my buck out of last year. We've had really good luck, very good pinch point right here. And we're just gonna see how it goes. Keep our fingers crossed. We got 8 covert trail cameras we're gonna check here in a little bit. We're gonna go back to the motel, fire up the computers and check those, and we'll see what we got. I think we got some good bucks on camera. It's gonna be a good year. Headed back down to Kentucky. Brett and I were down 2 weeks ago. Now my wife and I are gonna go back down, see if we can't score on one of those really big, nice bucks that we have on covert trail camera down there. So we'll see you down in Kentucky.
Tory's Topics is brought to you by Vortex Optics.
Hi, I'm Victoria Fairchild at Runnings in Brockport, New York. It's time for Tory's Topics, brought to you by Vortex Optics. There are a few things we enjoy more than heading to the stands with our PSC bows. And while it only takes one shot to seal a deal, it takes hundreds of shots in the off-season to make sure that you're ready when the moment of truth arrives. One tip I've learned over the years is shooting at 40 yards during practice makes that 20-yard shot feel like nothing. That's it for Tory's Topics, brought to you by Vortex Optics. I'll catch you next week.
Before the calm, before the hunt, before the climb, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings, the best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Located in the lush farmlands of western New York, Orleans County offers some of the very best fly fishing opportunities in the country. From golden brown trout and acrobatic steelhead to powerful Chinook, coho, and Atlantic salmon, fishing prospects abound in the fall and winter. Whether you fish Oak Orchard or one of our other tributaries, you'll find uncrowded, wadeable waters to net one of these great species. Why not come and drop a line to our finny friends and see how fall fishing in Orleans County swims with color? I love New York.
Shadow Hunter professional grade hunting blinds. Innovation that lets you hunt like a pro. Proudly made in the American heartland. Our systems elevate you to the perfect vantage point and are engineered for your total comfort and concealment. Built to a higher standard, the customizable Shadow Hunter system keeps you on top of your game. Start hunting like a pro today. Find your dealer at shadowhunterblinds.com.
At the Whitetail Institute, there's a lot of things we could talk about, like pioneering the food plot industry, our extensive research, or our customer success and the world and state records we've helped produce. But what we don't talk enough about is our customer service, and like our product line, is by far the best in the business. We have the expertise to help you improve the quality of your deer and your deer hunting. So contact us today. The call and the consultation are free. We look forward to the opportunity to earn your business.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Orleans County, Shadow Hunter Blinds, the New York Sportsman's Expo, PSE Archery, CVA, Beretta, Scent Lock, Nocturnal Lighted Knocks, Block Targets, IQ Bow Sights, True Fire Releases, Coyote Eyewear, Hoorag, North Country Troopers Assisting Troops, Bedford Camera and Video, and Carlson's Choke Tubes.
Okay, here we are, our second trip down to Kentucky. Brad and I came down 2 weeks ago for the opener, and we've seen a lot of nice young bucks. I passed a nice 9-point. Just wasn't what we were looking for early season. There's 3 good shooter bucks still here on camera. I checked the cameras today, and on the food plot we have a real nice buck come in the last 3 nights. He's a 9-point. He's got a drop. I'm hoping it's an inch. Little kicker off his drop off his left main beam, and real nice buck. I call him kickstand. If he comes out tonight, he's our targeted buck tonight, unless a bigger buck comes into that food plot. He's just a real good, respectable buck for right here in this area of Kentucky. So we'll see what happens. He's been in this food plot the last 3 nights, 7 o'clock. So we got to get in there. We'll see you in the stand. Last 3 nights, our #1 shooter buck has been in this food plot. We got beets and greens we planted this year, and they found it. So the last 3 nights he's been in here 7:30 till dark. They come right out just right in front of the camera, and they work their way this way. So it's about 4 o'clock right now. I just got the camera all set up, my PSE bow hung up and everything, so we're looking to put a muzzy broadhead to use tonight. Mid-80s here. It's the 15th, I believe, 16th of September, 15th or 16th. I'll worry about the day when I'm cutting my tag out. So a doe come in first, walked right out. The buck was right beside her, just a little bit beyond her. She was kind of blocking his view. I decided, well, you know, probably not going to get a shot here. We waited. Wouldn't you know it, the doe actually took a few steps forward. Just like clockwork, I was at full draw. Yes.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Muzzy Broadheads, Glendale 3D Archery Targets, Millennium Tree Stands, Carbon Express, Real Tree, QAD Arrow Rests, Hunter Safety Systems, Whitetail Institute, Keystone Calls, Covert Scouting Cameras, Voss Signs, The Roxy, Thermacell, The Resort at Snug Harbor, and Briar's Riverside Market.
I'm pretty sure it's a kickstand buck. Oh, yes. Yeah, he snuck in right here. Had another 9-point right here earlier in the night. And I think I got a great hit on him. Oh, yeah. A little bit high, but not bad. It's right center punch, perfect. Should be great. Whew. New PSE evolved. All right, I went back and got my wife. I haven't even looked at the arrow yet, so we're getting ready to go in right now. And I went back and looked at the video footage on my computer screen, and it looked really good. Pretty much heart shot, so looks good. So we're gonna head in right now, and hopefully we'll find this deer real quick. All right, here we got the arrow. Really good. All right, here it's the next morning. We reviewed the footage last night. It was an awesome shot I put on this deer, and we looked for about an hour last night, and we just only found sparse blood here and there. He ran downhill just on a death run pretty much. I knew he wasn't going to go very far. We gave it a pretty good effort last night, decided to back out. It was going to be cool enough last night, so We came back in this morning and we didn't have to pick the blood trail up or nothing. I did a little loop around. He only went about 80 yards probably and piled up, and he's laying. We just found him. He's right here. So I got my big nice drop tine buck that I wanted. I called this buck Kickstand, and let's go take a look at him. What an awesome deer. Awesome. Got a drop tine. We got him. Nice buck. We nicknamed this buck here Kickstand. He had a little drop tine on there when he was in velvet. I was kind of hoping it was still going to maintain its inch, and it's all of 1.5 inches, so he's a legal point there. Looks like he might only be a legal 9 point, not quite a tine there, but I'm happy with him. Probably the second best buck we have on the farm currently on cameras here. So, but just a great buck. Had a nice hunt last night. It's a struggle sometimes when you put a lot of effort in. It was real warm yesterday. I sweated really bad. Relied on our scent lock products to maintain our odor there, and he was downwind at 40 yards, and I just put a fantastic shot on him. This is the exit here. The entry's on the other side right here and behind the front shoulder. I knew the shot looked good. We went in and looked at the footage last night at the motel and decided that we'd go back and try to recover him last night. We only found just a few drops of blood as he was running downhill on a death run here, and you know, we got quite open area here. It's hard to find blood. It can fall through and you just can't find it on the leaves here. So we backed out last night after about an hour. We decided to come in first thing this morning, and we never even looked for blood. We just walked right to him. He didn't go 80 yards. As a matter of fact, the trail's right there, and we drove pretty much right by him last night. So real happy with him, and I'm tagged out in Kentucky. You may recognize the stand that I shot this buck out of. We got a go-to stand early in the season that we go to, Brad and I, and we hunted 2 weeks ago out of that stand. We never seen this buck, but we've seen a number of other younger bucks. And last year I took my big 10 point, I called Mr. Perfect, out of the same stand, and he passed away right here, probably less than 5 or 6 feet in this, right here in the same area. You may recognize this area. So we've got it done here in Kentucky, and I couldn't be happier.
Hey Keith, great hunt, congratulations. And by now you can tell that I'm no longer on Lake Ontario. That northeast wind was blowing pretty hard there. We had a great day on the water. I came in and I'm still in the fishing mode. And that's what's nice about being on Oak Orchard right now. It doesn't get rough. And there's so many places here. You can rent a kayak, you can rent a pontoon boat, you can rent a rowboat and go fishing right up till dark.
Hey everyone, I'm Brad Wilcox with Rush Outdoors. When I want to know what's going on in the great outdoors of New York State, I turn to the New York Outdoor News.
Okay, now it's time for this week's Covert Corner, brought by Covert Scouting Cameras. This week we feature a pick sent in by Uncut member Shane Smith, a great looking Ohio velvet buck. That's why Shane and everyone else at Rush Outdoors relies on Covert Scouting Cameras.
Innovation is in our DNA, bred from a long history of fierce competition and the survival of the fittest. Inheriting the results of nearly 50 years of PSE archery research and development, the Evolve Cam system delivers the smoothest draw cycle ever created without any compromise on speed. PSE Archery's Evolve Cam system. Evolve or get left behind.
What happens when revolutionary brands come together? Now infused with a LimiShield, Hunter Safety System introduces the first ever scent control harness. Traditional sprays treat surface odors. LimiShield treats the source. Through heat fusion, LimiShield is bonded to every single fiber, destroying odor for the life of your harness. Only Hunter Safety System keeps you safe and kills human odor while you kill, well, you get the picture. See Odor Die at seeodordie.com.
The new Block Vault is the most technologically advanced archery target ever built. The four-sided shooting lets you shoot it close, long, precise, and real. Shoot field tips, broadheads, and expandables. Block Vault's high-density open-layered core and polyfusion design stops all high-speed bows and smaller diameter arrows with friction, not force. Block Vault. Get locked in.
Before the dawn, before the decoys, before the call, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings. The best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Here we go. Finally. Good buck.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Butler Sales and Service.
Hey, Dave.
Hey.
What are you doing on that thing? You're gonna hurt yourself.
I'm gonna take this for a spin, man. Check it out.
That's nice, man.
Pick this up right at the running stores.
Wow.
Yeah. Wanna go for a ride?
Yeah, come on, we gotta go do an uncut shoot.
Oh yeah, we got Uncut. Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome to Rush Uncut. I'm your host, Dave Morgan, and we're here live at Runnings Great New York Sportsman's Expo. We're down here signing up some new members for Rush Uncut. And Keith, why don't you tell the folks at home what Rush Uncut is all about?
Rush Uncut is the membership portion of our show where you, the viewer, can submit your video footage and have it aired right here on our television show.
You know, Keith, standing here in front of the Northeast Big Buck Club's display of beautiful bucks. I mean, look at that.
Awesome.
You know, it reminds me a lot of Rush Uncut member Shane Smith and a nice New York buck he took this year.
Absolutely.
Let's check that out.
Good shot, Shane. First morning in New York again. 30-yard shot. Wow, that's a good buck. I put a good shot on him right there, man. Boy, he come right now. That was the buck that come by this morning. I hit him good. It looked like I hit him good. Oh my God. My nose is running. My eyes are watering. You see him winding. I don't know if you can see him. He's still behind them trees forever. I couldn't get a shot on him. He gave me that broadside shot, man. That was a perfect shot, looked like. Let's see what we got on the camera. Good little buck, 2.5-year-old whitetail here in the southern tier of New York. But folks, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna head back to Ohio, get ready for Kentucky before gun season starts down there. And I want to thank my good friend Don Rodman again for putting me on these deer. I hunt the corner of this sagebrush field every year, and this is a good productive field. And so folks, until next time, I'm Shane Smith. We'll see you on the next hunt. Booyah! Shane, thank you very much for sending that footage in. Great New York buck down.
And you know, if you've got a big buck, why not bring it on down to the Runnings Great New York Sportsman's Expo, get it measured up and see what it scores, you know? That's awesome.
Right on.
Yeah. Look at Keith.
Dave, it's not a fish, it's a log, buddy.
Hey. I'm no Clarence Bartholomew, all right? So, give me a break.
Hey, we had a great day fishing on Whitney Point Reservoir. We caught a number of nice fish, nothing huge, but we had a great Father's Day on the water. Another beautiful day, Father's Day. Nice weather again today. Got lakes like glass. We're trolling. Looking for a good day with the old man. Got a good one. for fish.
Rush Uncut wouldn't be complete without Pitcher of the Week.
We got Rush Uncut member Kathy Wood with a real nice New York buck.
Hey, if you're not a member yet, you want to become a member, it's simple, Keith.
Log on to our new website, RushOutdoors.com, follow the simple steps, and you can sign up there.
Or come on down to Running's Great New York Sportsman's Expo and sign up in person.
All right, Dave, now you're outside. Feel free to ride it.
Here I go.
Hey, where's your helmet?
Thank you, Runnings. I don't need a helmet.
Dave! Oh, easy! Oh, God. Are you okay?
Are you all right? What'd you do, hurt your knee? You fell off that mountain bike? I knew I should have put the training wheels on for you. Sorry.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Butler Sales and Service and by Traeger Grills, Fire Tower Doubles, Dovey Motors, Upstream Construction, The Rope Guys, Night Eyes Predator Lights, Iron Skillet Seasonings, Huntin' Buddy, Carolina Carports, Four Seasons Archery, Froggy 97 of Watertown, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, IBEW Local 43, and IBEW Local 1249.
Just about all loaded up here. I got a lot of fishing tackle I bought at the Great New York Sportsman's Expo back in January. Matter of fact, why don't you check it out? State Fairgrounds, last weekend in January. Fishing, hunting, everything for you and the family. All right, that's all the time we have this week. I'm going fishing. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host, Tim Andrus. I'll see you in the water.
For more information on Rush Outdoors, like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
This is my fourth buck, and what? Don't look disgusted. That's not right.
Keith, tell him.